Bank accounts are something people rarely consider. You open one when you're younger, stick with it for years, and unless something goes wrong, it quietly runs in the background. But in 2025, it's actually worth paying attention. Some accounts now give you interest, cashback, or perks just for using them the way you already do. In this video, I'm going to break down some of the top personal current accounts available in the UK right now and clearly explain what each one offers so you can see what suits you best. I'm not giving advice, I'm not telling you which one to pick. This isn't about recommending the best option. Everyone manages their money differently, so let's go through them one by one, and at the end of each section, I'll compare them to help you see the pros and cons more clearly. Let's start with current accounts that actually pay you interest. If you're someone who keeps a bit of a buffer in your current account, maybe a few hundred or a few £1,000s, you might as well earn something on it. Let's start with nationwide FlexDirect. This current account has been one of the most talked about options over the past few years, and for good reason. Right now, it offers 5% interest on balances up to £1,500, which is one of the highest interest rates you'll find on a personal current account in the UK. But there are a few important details that you should know. The 5% rate is only fixed for the first 12 months after you open the account. Once that initial year ends, the interest drops dramatically, down to just 0.25% on your balance. To qualify for the interest in the first place, you need to pay in at least £1,000 each month. And this doesn't need to stay in the account, but it does need to arrive monthly. Now, is this worth it? Well, if you tend to keep some cash sitting in your current account anyway, say for monthly expenses or a small emergency buffer, this is a great way to earn a bit of extra return on that money, especially in your first year. But let's be real, the £1,500 cap means you're not going to be retiring off this interest. At 5%, you're making about £75 over the year, provided your balance stays at the cap each month. It's a strong offer for passive interest, but you need to know going in that the benefit is short term, and it's only worthwhile if you already have that money sitting around. After the 12 months are up, you might want to move your cash elsewhere to keep getting a good return. Next up, TSB's Spend and Save Plus account. Now, this one's a bit different. Unlike some of the high interest current accounts that reward you for just letting your money sit, this account is better suited to people who are actively using their bank account day to day. Here's what it offers. First, it pays 2.92% interest on balances up to £4,000. Now, that's not bad, especially compared to the big high street banks, many of which still pay close to zero. But where this account really stands out is the cashback. If you make at least 20 debit card payments per calendar month, TSB will give you £5 cashback straight into your account the following month. There's a £3 monthly fee for the account, which means your net cashback is just £2 per month if you hit the spending target. So that's £24 per year in cashback on top of the interest. And because the interest cap is higher than something like nationwide FlexDirect at £4,000 instead of the £1,500, you could earn a little more in passive interest, even though the rate itself is lower. But this isn't really an account for passive savers. It's better for people who use their debit card regularly, either for food, fuel, or everyday spending, are happy to track or automate those 20 plus purchases per month, want a combination of interest and a little cashback. Just keep in mind, if you don't hit the 20 payments, you're still paying the £3 monthly fee, which means the cashback benefit disappears and you're out of pocket. So this account works well if you're actively managing your spending, but if you're the kind of person who only uses their current account to hold savings or pay the odd bill, there are probably better options out there. And then there's Chase. Chase is backed by JP Morgan, one of the biggest financial institutions in the world, but their UK account is run as a mobile-only challenger bank. There are no branches, no paper statements, everything is handled through their app, which is clean, modern, and easy to use. Here's what they offer. First, you get 1% interest on your current account balance paid monthly. Now, that might not sound like much in the current interest rate climate, but unlike many other current accounts, there's no cap and no time limit. You'll keep earning 1% on your entire balance for as long as you keep the money there. Then there's the linked savings account, which currently pays 4.10% variable, and you can move money into the savings pot instantly within the app and withdraw just as quickly with no restrictions or penalties. Now that's solid flexibility, and it beats a lot of easy access savings accounts on the high street. There are also no monthly fees, no foreign transaction charges, and the app gives you some nice quality of life features like automatic roundups, where your spare change gets saved automatically, spending insights, and card controls. So who's this best for? Well, if you're someone who's happy to ditch the traditional bank branches and you're comfortable managing your money entirely through your phone, Chase is a strong all-rounder. It gives you a solid return on both day-to-day cash and short-term savings, all in one place with no hoops to jump through. Just keep in mind, because Chase is fully digital, there's no option to deposit cash or checks. So if that's something you still do regularly, this may not be the right fit. And while your money is protected by the FSCS up to £85,000 like any UK regulated bank, it's always worth remembering that the best rates can and do change. So you'll want to keep an eye on how competitive that 4.1% savings rate stays over time. But overall, Chase offers a clean, simple way to earn decent interest on both your spending and your savings with no fuss and no fees. So how do these accounts stack up against each other? Well, let's do a quick side-by-side to help you decide which one fits your needs best. Nationwide FlexDirect is ideal if you're looking for short-term, high interest on a small balance. The 5% rate is one of the highest on the market, but it only applies to the first £1,500 and it's fixed for just 12 months. After that, the rate drops sharply to just 0.25%, so it's really best used as a short-term interest boost, not a long-term home for your money. TSB Spend and Save Plus makes more sense if you're actively using your current account for spending rather than just holding a balance. If you make 20 debit card purchases per month, you'll get £5 cashback minus the £3 monthly fee, effectively earning you £2 a month plus a small amount of interest on up to £4,000. It's not a high interest option, but it's decent value if you already meet the spending requirement naturally. Chase stands out as the most flexible long-term option. You get 1% interest on your current account with no cap and no time limit, plus access to a linked savings account of 4.1%, all within a slick mobile app. There are no fees and no complicated hoops to jump through. It's especially appealing if you want everything in one place: current account, savings, and useful spending tools with minimal effort. Now let's move on to cashback and reward-based current accounts. Unlike interest-focused accounts, these don't aim to grow your balance through savings rates. Instead, they offer ongoing perks and financial incentives based on how you use your account, things like cashback on household bills, or rewards for everyday debit card spending. They can be surprisingly valuable, especially if you're already paying those bills or doing that spending anyway. But it's important to weigh up monthly fees, usage requirements, and whether the rewards actually suit your lifestyle. Starting with Santander Edge. This account gives you 1% cashback on a wide range of household bills. That includes energy, water, council tax, broadband, TV packages, and mobile phone bills, as long as you pay them by direct debit from your Santander Edge account. You also get 1% cashback on everyday spending, specifically food and fuel, whether that's at a supermarket or at a petrol station. Now, there is a £3 monthly fee, but the cashback is capped at £10 per category, giving you the potential of £20 cashback per month. That's up to £240 a year if you hit both caps consistently, which effectively covers the fee and then some. On top of that, Santander Edge gives you access to a regular saver, paying 7%, where you can save up to £200 a month. So if you're someone who runs most of your bills and weekly spending through a single account, and you're happy managing everything under one roof, Santander Edge offers strong, ongoing value, especially if you consistently meet the cashback requirement. Then there's Barclays Blue Rewards. This account gives you a £7 monthly cash reward, provided you meet a couple of basic conditions. You need to pay in at least £800 each month and have 2 active direct debits coming out of the account, there is a £5 monthly fee, so that works out as a net gain of £2 per month or £24 a year. It's not huge, but it's a guaranteed reward if you already meet the criteria naturally through your usual spending and bill payments. If you're already banking with Barclays, it's an easy add-on, no need to switch providers or change your habits. They also offer extra cashback through the Barclays Cashback program, which gives tailored offers from selected retailers. Things like discounts or cashback on online shopping. But these deals vary month to month and you'll need to activate them in the app. So overall, Blue Rewards is a low effort way to get a little bit extra, especially for existing Barclays customers who want something back without having to change their banking behaviour. Then we've got Club Lloyds. This account is designed for those who want a bit more than just banking. It offers a range of lifestyle perks such as discounted cinema tickets, subscription deals, and exclusive experiences. These benefits can add real value if you use them regularly. On top of that, you can earn cashback through their everyday offers platform, where you get money back on selected purchases at participating retailers. The offers change regularly, giving you fresh chances to save or earn cashback on everyday spending. In terms of interest, well, Club Lloyds pays on balances up to £5,000, but the exact rate and eligibility depend on which Club Lloyds account variant you choose. Some come with higher fees but better perks or interest rates, while others balance things differently. There's a monthly fee, but this is waived if you meet certain deposit requirements like paying in a minimum amount each month, making it easier to avoid charges if you use the account actively. Overall, Club Lloyds is a solid all-rounder. It blends perks, cashback and interest in one package, making it a good fit if you want a bit of everything without managing multiple accounts or offers separately. Now that we've looked at the key features of each cashback and rewards account, here's a quick comparison to help you decide which might suit your needs best. Santander Edge stands out if you want straightforward cashback on everyday household bills like gas, electricity, council tax, broadband, as well as food and fuel. The cashback adds up nicely if you run most of your spending through the account. While there's a £3 monthly fee, many find it worthwhile for the consistent rewards, especially if you regularly pay these bills. Barclays Blue Rewards is a no-fuss option that works best if you're already a Barclays customer. It's not going to revolutionise your banking experience, but the monthly £7 reward, net £2 after the £5 fee, is a steady bonus, and the account requires only basic activity like paying in £800 and having a couple of direct debits. Plus, if you take advantage of the occasional retail specific cashback deals, that adds a little extra on top. Club Lloyds offers a well-rounded package for those who want a mix of benefits. You can get access to lifestyle perks such as cinema tickets and subscriptions, cashback on selected everyday spending, and interest on balances up to £5,000. Depending on which variant you choose. The monthly fee is waived if you meet certain deposit requirements, so it can be a no-fee account if you maintain regular payments. It's a good choice if you want a bit of everything without juggling multiple accounts or apps. Now let's talk about the digital banks. The app-only options like Chase, Monzo and Starling. These don't always give the highest cashback or interest, but they're designed for people who want control, clean apps and clear tracking. We've already mentioned Chase, but it's worth repeating here. They offer 1% cashback on your debit card spending for the first 12 months, 1% interest on your balance, and access to a 4.1% linked savings account. No fees, slick interface, and you can open multiple sub-accounts to keep money organised. It's one of the most generous digital banks out there at the moment. Plus, the app makes managing your money simple and intuitive, which is perfect if you prefer handling everything on your phone without the hassle of branch visits. Whether you're new to digital banking or looking to streamline your finances, Chase provides a competitive and flexible option. Then there's Monzo. Monzo stands out for its user-friendly app that offers instant spending notifications, so you always know exactly where your money is going. It comes with clear, intuitive budgeting tools that help you track your expenses and set spending limits, making it easier to stay on top of your finances. One of the standout features is the ability to create pots, separate virtual envelopes where you can set aside money for specific goals like holidays, bills or emergencies, helping you save without mixing funds. In addition to its current account features, Monzo partners with various providers to offer savings accounts with competitive interest rates, currently going up to around 5.1% depending on the provider you choose. While Monzo offers upgraded tiers like Monzo Plus and Monzo Premium with extra perks such as high interest rates, custom categories and travel insurance, even the free Monzo account delivers a strong all-round experience for everyday spending, budgeting and managing your money more effectively. Finally, Starling Bank is a popular choice known for its straightforward and efficient banking experience. It offers up to 0.5% interest on your current account balance, with the exact rate varying based on how much you hold. So the more you keep in your account, the better the return. Starling also includes a handy feature called Spaces, which lets you create sub-accounts or pots to help you organise your money for different goals, bills or savings, much like Monzo's pots. Beyond the features, Starling consistently scores high marks for its customer service with quick responses and helpful support via the app. Many people use Starling as their main personal current account because of its low fees, real-time notifications, and seamless mobile banking experience. It's also a strong option for small business owners, offering dedicated business accounts with additional tools tailored to business finances. Overall, Starling is versatile and user-friendly, making it a solid choice whether you want it for everyday personal banking or running your business finances. When choosing a digital bank, it really comes down to what matters most to you, whether that's earning rewards, managing your money better, or having a reliable, easy-to-use app. Here's a quick comparison of these three popular options. Chase stands out if you want a combination of cashback and interest, with 1% cashback on your debit card spending for the first year, plus 1% interest on your current account balance. It delivers solid rewards without any fees. The ability to open multiple sub-accounts also helps keep your money organised, making it a great all-rounder for active spenders and savers alike. Monzo is perfect if budgeting and money management are your priorities. Its instant notifications, intuitive budgeting tools, and customizable pots for different spending goals make it easy to keep track of where your money goes. While interest rates vary depending on your savings provider, even the free account provides strong features for everyday spending and goal setting. Starling appeals to those who want a dependable, straightforward banking experience with an entirely app-based system. It offers up to 0.5% interest depending on your balance, alongside helpful features like Spaces for organising your funds. Known for excellent customer service and stability, Starling works well as a main current account or for business banking, giving you flexibility without complexity. So if you want your current account to earn you interest, Nationwide, TSB or Chase might be worth a look. If you're more interested in cashback on bills or shopping, Santander Edge and Barclays are both popular, and Lloyds gives you a bit of everything. If you just want a clean, flexible banking experience with good apps and clear budgeting, Chase, Monzo and Starling are leading the way. Many people now use 2 or even 3 accounts, one for bills, one for day-to-day spending, and another for savings. That way you can match each account to what it's best at. You don't need to overthink it, but you also don't need to settle for an account that gives you nothing in return. That's it from me in this video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you for being a subscriber. I'll see you again on the next one.